Well, hello ladies and gents, and welcome. Hi kids. So welcome to quad vlog number 3. Here we are in a little village just outside Swayze, next to the well. We're going to ride along this road, past the pig, and off down into a valley over there to a river crossing, and we're just going to see what's putting. The road we're riding on today is a municipal road. It's a sort of semi-maintained permanent dirt road. 10 or 11 years ago, when I first came to Zambia, I used to ride along this road often on my other bike, and it was well, basically just a track, but it's been widened out 4 or 5 years ago and turned into a permanent road. So gloves on, helmet on, bike on. Hope you guys have fun watching this. Right, off we go. Oh, brilliant. Righto. So we're going to head down into this valley behind us to the right. And just so you can get your bearings, we're heading right now about northwest. And if we look back across this field here, you can see the waste dumps, and even, hopefully it comes out on the video, that's the smelter at Kansanshi mine. So we're on the western side of the mine. You've got waste dumps, all the flat sort of hills in the distance there. As I said, the road is semi-maintained, and you're going to see it's pretty rough in places. It hasn't been graded for about 18 months. It was done in the dry season of 2016 was the last time it was properly serviced. Thanks to some very kind donations from the Chinese. So that's pretty much the only group of people that do anything around here. Government is certainly relying on them to assist and help in developing these rural areas. Notice there was a well back there. Earlier, it's a semi-maintained dirt road. Certainly hasn't been graded in a while. There's a lot of big potholes. A bit rough. We'll survive. Anyway, the main purpose of this video today is to talk about some new tyres I bought for my bike. I ordered them quite some time ago, and they were shipping here. It's taken a few months to get here from the States. I've got ITP Blackwater Evolutions, and I've mounted them on STI rims, STI HD8s. When I stop in a bit, I'll show you what's going on. Now on the front, the stock tyres originally 26 by 8 by R12s, and I've gone for 27 by 9, so an inch wider in the tyre profile and an inch wider in the diameter of the tyre. The rims I've ordered are R14 rims as well, so the bigger rims. The tyres are much stiffer than the stock tyres, and you can feel it in the ride. Some of the smaller bumps at the old tyres were quite spongy and would just sort of soak up and ride along. And these ones, they're much stiffer, and you're feeling a lot more vibration from the road through the handlebars. Also, in areas like this where there's ruts, if I cross across the rut, I can feel that the tyre digs into the side side of the rut and the bike lurches left and right a little bit. So this is the second ride I've had on these, and it's taking a little bit of getting used to compared to the previous stock tyres. On the rear, I mentioned the front earlier, but on the rear, again, I've got 27-inch diameter by 11 width by R14. So that extra inch on the width and that extra inch on the diameter has contributed somewhat to the handling and the bike's stance. I do like them, I'm not disappointed. It is just quite different, and I'm very surprised that different tyres make such a difference to the handling. I was really didn't think that it would be like that. So here we are on the downhill stretch. The surface is a little bit better. They've got some drainage along the side here, and they put this clay on the top that gets hard and baked. That helps preserve the surface a little bit. Also, because it's on the downhill, as long as the camber has been graded onto the road, it has a nice camber, the water will run off the road and preserve the road surface. But you can see that some traffic has come along and started to create some of these ruts and indents. Water runoff channels there. This is a special edition Yamaha Grizzly, so I had alloy wheels on it originally, the factory alloys, and they were nice, they look good, but just having slightly bigger rims really adds to the character of the machine. And my next door neighbour, he needed new wheels and new tyres for his bike, because things are so difficult, things like that at least are so difficult to get out here. I sold him my old stock tyres and wheels, and that helped cover the shipping costs for the new ones. Still got a tax bill, I think, probably have to pay some import duties. Well, I say probably, I know I'm going to have to pay some import duties. Quite thick bull dust, or fesh as some people call it. I feel the bike starting to squirrel around, and I also feel quite a retarding force, and you sort of slow down a little bit. And I think it's because I haven't sorted out the clutching yet. I've just gone up in the size, the wheel diameter, and I've changed the gear ratio. By changing the gear ratio, the sort of the lower end torque and power and grunt has lagged a little bit. Not a lot, but it is noticeable. I've got an EPI clutch kit, and I'm going to fit that EPI clutch kit in the next couple of weeks, I think. I've got some other work I want to do on the bike and give it a service and so on, so once I've got it up on blocks, I'll try and get all of that done in one go. Up ahead is the highest point for miles around, really. You have this rolling topography, these rolling hills and valleys, and then there's this big sort of lump of rock that just sticks up out of the ground. rid of the cell phone towers and radio masts, TV transmitter for the local area. Been up there a couple of times. It's a hell of a trek. It's a very steep narrow road. Okay, well, this is the little river I was talking to you about. Guy here has got a little farm, it's a brick house. He grows maize. We can see that it is really the dry season, because we're almost at the end. I mean, this can be a flowing torrent. The culverts there, and there's a concrete ford if the culverts are flooded. This whole valley that we're sitting in, the water comes through almost at the height of the front of the bike, and at the moment it's nothing but a tiny little trickle going through, muddy, nasty. Some new culverts there to replace what's been washed out and damaged in the last rain season. Not even any need for four-wheel drive. Up the other side. Alright, gents. Tadpoles. Loads of them in here. This rather murky sort of river is the main source of water for the local village here. Seen some people coming down with containers, filling them up in order to get their drinking water to take back to their village, where they're going to have to sort of boil and clean it as best they can. Okay, ladies and gents, as I promised, I'll show you the tyres on my new bike. So these are the HD8, STI HD8 alloys. Got a pretty cool kind of twist to the spoke. And then these nice big knobbly ITP Blackwater Evolution tyres. Will be ideal for the wet season here in the mud. And they're omnidirectional, so didn't have to have them mounted any particular way. As I said earlier, we've gone a size larger. It really stands out against the bike. Just that extra inch width and diameter. The other thing I've got is this ATV Tech. It's their Arch Series cargo bag. Unfortunately, I could only get the sort of real tree camo. Couldn't get any other colour. Nothing was available at the time. It's great. I've got a tow kit in there and some water and other bits and pieces. If we look on this side, you can see on the rims that the twist sort of looks like it's the other way. I didn't realise this when I bought them. I didn't sort of think that the twist that goes this way, sort of hooking like that, would be the other way around on the other side. It didn't occur to me till I've put them on. So the bike's not symmetrical. And that really bugged me for about, I don't know, 10 seconds, I guess, and then I got over it. But this, as I said, is only the second ride I've done on the tyres. They've still got their little rubber dimples here. They're wearing off a little bit of tyre rubber wear around the edges. I don't do a lot of tarmac riding. It's mainly hard packed dirt and mud. So I'm hoping they're going to last me a good long time with those deep chunky treads. And so this is where we've stopped. Oh, it's absolutely beautiful out here. It's a glorious day. It's very warm. People just getting on with their business in this little river valley. So all that remains for me to say is thank you very much for watching. I always appreciate you guys tuning in. I hope that you've enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe. More of these will be posted in the future. And I hope that you'll join me again for our next adventures. out here in the bush in northwestern Zambia. Cheerio and take care.